And Max Kellerman was also in that movie. I know you worked with Max quite a bit at ESPN between boxing, ESPN radio as well. How was working with Max Kellerman
Oh, I
overall?
loved working with Max. It was looking back now, the Friday Night Fights crew was a golden era. We had so much fun, and Max was a blast. He's, my
Yeah.
kids call him Uncle Max. He's been a good friend for a long time. And to work with Max in the studio and then have Teddy Atlas, and first it was Bob Papa, then it was Joe Tessitore. And then it was even, I know it was, Max's brother Sam even always said, he goes, you guys are going to look back and say, this was the golden era. And we're like, what do you mean? He goes, no. He goes, the great old days are happening right now with that. And sure enough, he was right. It was so much fun. And to work with those guys, they were real characters. And we got to do it every single week. It was, a fond memory.
Do you know what Uncle Max is up to since leaving ESPN? Like it's so strange seeing and hearing somebody every day for decades, and then all of a sudden they're completely gone from the spotlight. Like even he's not on social media much or anything. Like nobody hears from Max Kellerman, and I do think fans are curious.
I think it's he's on ice, as they say. As he's he texted me because I reached out to him after that happened. I said, geez,
Yeah.
that's awful. And he said, hey, look, I'll get paid for doing nothing. That's the best job I've ever had. And it's so strange in this era of corporate layoffs that they lay you off and you just can't work, but they'll pay you.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything while they're paying you. So that's where he's at, and he will emerge. I think I don't want to speak for him. I think it's later this year. He'll emerge, and look, he's an intellect. He has a very good way of looking at things, and he'll be somewhere, and he'll be listened to.